About 3 years ago, I remember so we had this idea that we wanted to bring the Asian flavors and Singaporean flavors to the city, you know, and it was basically the first kind of idea was to fill our own needs, our own palates, and we couldn't find anything of those flavors. The idea was just to bring kind of like the most popular and like the tastiest things that we liked in the Singaporean cuisines and try to specialize in these little things. So, you know, I would say right now that we have like 3-4 house specialties that we play with, and you know, and they're all inspired from old traditional Singaporean recipes, but that I've appropriated and brought to like the Quebec palate.
Like how we got into the market, I think, was like just from being there for such a long time. You know, from being like from the neighborhood. We grew up in St. Henry, and we were working at the market, like both of us, when we were about like 12, 13 years old.
It was a natural location that was like shared picnic tables outside, and it really had that hawker feel that didn't really exist in Montreal, you know. And it's too bad that we do have winters, because if we could have the market all year round, I think that's probably the type of restaurant that we would run. You know, we would have an outside kitchen, we would have outside sharing tables, we would just have.
For sure, it's a fun environment.
Fun environment, you know. Yeah. So that's what led us to, you know, since the popularity of the food, and there was a certain demand, and you know, we wanted to work all year round and offer this type of food, you know, to our loyal customers and even for ourselves, you know. And that's why we decided to open this little winter location, you know, where we were producing all the food anyways, so the infrastructure was already there, so it was just to open up a small kind of like, you know.
That's it. Now we're all under one roof, you know, so in the winter location, my brother's in the back, I'm in the front, Mom is helping out when she can, and it's a great vibe. We have like so many people that come that know us like by name, families come, little kids running around the restaurant, you know, it's a fun place. Whether it's at the market or in the winter location, although it's much smaller and it's not as rowdy over here, we try to keep like the same vein and the same experience. People can come have supper. There's like music. It's fun. It's busy. It's a bit loud. It's affordable. You know, you're sitting in communal tables even here, like at the market in the summer. You know, so you could like peek at what the neighbors are eating, chat with them. Often like people make friends over here, or you know, find the love of their life in the restaurant.
Once we open the door, we're serving food, you know. We don't stop in the middle of the day to bump up our prep or anything, though, you know. And that's the type of restaurant that we want to try to bring, you know. It's almost kind of like a diner feel, you know.
In the restaurant.
It created a different relationship, definitely, with our mother, because she saw us in the stresses of the kitchen, in the day-to-day grind, dealing with clients, dealing with employees, and she saw that level, and she enjoyed it. I mean, you know, after being a nurse for all those years, I think she really enjoyed being you know,
she said it was more stressful. Working in a restaurant than working at the hospital.
Than working in nursing, you know, that's for sure.
Yeah. We're just we want to feed as many people and make people happy.
Exactly. That's in the end of the day. That's what it is. You know, it's just about like making people happy with the food that we make. You know?